GameLevelTV.
Ratchet and Clank, the original one. What a great fucking game. This game just did everything right out of the gate. Graphically, the game actually showed what the PS2 was capable of. It's like going to the mirror and looking in at it, at yourself, and thinking, man, I look great. Some fine shit right there. Anyone ever do that, or is it just me? Sometimes I even think I'm in one of them Urban Essence hair commercials.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
No.
The gameplay was something solid. It's like watching Lindsay Sterling in that Zelda video and having your cock get rock solid. Same fucking thing right there. You get all kinds of neat fucking weapons throughout the game. It costs nuts and bolts, which you'll be picking up as you destroy boxes and enemies. My only issue with the game was the camera, but once you get used to it, it's a great game. I need to point out that I had mega issues emulating this bitch. You actually can't, at this point, get the game to run at full speed. Looking in a distance reduces my Core i7 to 45 to 50 frames per second. Too bad. But over time, the emulator will get better. How's the sound?
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no.
The game was iconic, and the game music was also on par. Mainly its voice acting, though it was a little on the, for lack of better words, childish side, but funny all the same. This game was fun. It's like masturbating on a roller coaster ride. Now that's some fun shit right there. Anyways, this is a game that if you've played it way back in the PS2 era, and you sort of want to play it again, but the graphics are kind of too shitty now on the PS2, once you get the emulator sorted out and you get 60 frames for it, you can actually do some upscaling, you'll be able to play this one through again. The game isn't that distinctive though. There were a few other games that did sort of the same thing, but for its time and what they managed to do with the PS2 so early on in its life, the game deserves props. It became an iconic franchise, but today has sort of washed out. So let's recap. The jumping was done great, the weapons were amazing to say the least, and you get some really fucked up kind of weapons, like take this flamethrower, that's just one you buy. I never played into it too much, but you're gonna get like some magnetic weapons and some other crazy fucked up shit which is just outstanding. The story is a little bit childish, but it's just a fun game to play. Voice acting was done great. I mean, they had voiceovers, which was new at the time. It's kind of a platforming game, which kind of brings a nostalgic feel through the old 2D side-scrollers we used to play, and it was done right when they converted it to 3D. The health bar up top only contains 4 bars. It's the slightest little thing and you lose 1 health, and 4 hits and you're dead, and you have to go back to your last save. However, don't let this bother you, because the game is still that much fun that you'll just want to get right back in and play it again. Boss battles are pretty keen as well, and to be honest, there's not a whole lot more I can actually say about this game that hasn't been said. Everybody already knows it's a great game. But like I said, once the emulator gets sorted out, you'll have your chance to play it again with an Xbox controller sitting down in front of your computer. Now I have to send out my thanks to the guys developing this PSC2, whatever the fuck they got it named, emulator. It's a great emulator, but this is one of the games where they need to tighten up their coding a little bit so we can all get 60 frames per second. Anyways, thanks for joining me. This is DTR. Communicate later, fuckers.
Fighting crime or just fighting grime? Come to Al's RoboShack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's RoboShack, it's quark-tastic!